It's the process of elimination.
Right next to the intelligence thinking.
The logical thinking. Analytical thinking. The intelligence thinking.
I forgot the word.
As you rightly said earlier, Jack, the thing about Rumble is he can be pretty pivotal for these LPL teams. We've got to keep our eyes on Sven as he makes his way down bottom.
Trying to punish Ben, pushing up so much with Mystic. He does show pretty early, though. This means they're probably going for Ben.
Overfocus actually right onto Mystic, gets the 90 caliber net back to safety, and it looks like just a little presence shown in the lane. Flash or heal you, sorry.
Yeah, they do get the heal out of Ben as you identified their Riv. So both these teams, they've got their team fight compositions. They're teams that are specialized in improving their team fights, and that's just going to make these team fights so much more exciting later into the game.
And where do you think we get that team fight? Seems like TSM is rarely going to forget there's a Stand United coming. Maybe kind of face checking a brush, dodging out though, and they'll be able to get some vision. But how can we see this happening maybe at the Dragon?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly think it could be around Dragon, and it might very well be right now. We'll see if Svenskeren is able to get away. The Stand United's coming in.
Flash on Svenskeren. This is the same thing that happened right behind Red when they went for Dragon the first time. Could he be going down? Battle Dance in. The saves are there. And Svenskeren's going to live. No! Unleash power to Supreme! GA picks up first blood!
But just like yesterday, it's Svenskeren that ends up going down. He sticks around a little too long. He doesn't pay enough respect. And Team WE are quick to punish.
We'll see if Haunter, I believe you actually can see that passive go over onto the Renekton from the Sejuani in the bush. We'll see if Haunter actually did spot that. They may be looking for him again here. I think they're going to go.
Oh, now Caesar, I think Haunter, no, going to keep going for it, but just a bit of a trade there. Sven also coming up, so could be a 2v2 brewing here. Sven already hit now. So the stun lands in. Permafrost again will chain through. Haunter just taking too much damage. Sven here way too late, and Haunter goes down. Now Sven forced to flash.
Yeah, Svenskeren had no business going in for that. Once Haunter is already down, it cost him his own flash. More success on the top side here.
And again, the tempo continues for Flash Rolls now on the Rift Herald, playing very fast now that Sword Art's upgraded to that first major item, but TSM looking to respond.
Now bear in mind, both TPs are up, engage half.
Another ulti there, Sven gonna get caught for the wild growth into the Gragas. He flashed out of the way, Björk's looking for the stun, but doesn't quite get it. The ultimate from Tarek is gonna complete the rest of it, but the nom down. First blood for MMD!
Flash Walls, they're the ones to start off the Rift Herald, they're the ones to start off the fight, and they're the ones to find first blood in this game. And I think those item spikes are gonna be one of the biggest determining factors as to when those engages come out, because TSM, they're waiting for this opportunity. Björk's in current.
慢慢打，慢慢打，慢慢打。
我看一下，我能给队，我能给队，我能给队，我能给队。
别扫，别扫。
OK，我能给队，我能给队。
有脑子了，有脑子了。
Coming in for WE. And it's TSM trying to go for the engage, but it's Team WE to come out with the team fight win. Fantastic punish from Condi. Taking tier 2 towers is also pretty difficult, but if they want, they might even go for a kill.
If they can get a kill, that means they can get the tier 2.
Double it, free farm it on the outside, knock him down. First blood for Team WE.
Beautiful chain CC there from Team WE. They utilize the ult. Now Sven could be in trouble.
And they are not stopping. They find Svenskeren in the jungle, and just a few hits from Xie in the mid lane almost takes him down. Ace in the hole, blocked by Biofrost, and the shock blast follow-up almost takes him down.
As the Rift Herald starts off once again.
Yep, Flash Rolls back on the objective. TSM are around to respond. Haunter and MMD cannot make it here though, so a 4v4 at best.
Okay, the Rift Herald about to go down. Is it going to be a fight? They might actually just give it up.
Herald could be dead, but that's another stun in onto the Gragas. Tarek left the ultimate rip, and Svenskeren gets a decent bit of CC, but he's going to go down. No, not yet. Flashball from Carson does secure the kill, and now Double it forced to turn and burn out of the way, but Double so close to getting stunned. That should be it. Launches it away, gets the stun, and Carson able to grab the double. Now Björksen knock him at the rupture, and not by MMD. Flash Wolf wipe TSM in that fight.
This is a disaster for TSM. Once again, they walk right into this Rift Herald. No teleport on Haunter. He's not going to be able to join that fight. They get demolished.
They punish the overextended Sven, and they're going to translate this into 2 very swift mid lane towers and extend their gold lead to 4,000.
Yeah, could be coming. Nice dodge.
Maxlor trying to knock Svenskeren back. Sven is low. He's going to be taken down here. Svenskeren popped by Power of Evil.
TSM, they try to go for an early skirmish in the river, and they get very quickly punished by that of Misfits.
Yeah, you have to respect the Shen when it's level 6. Making those invades becomes more and more dangerous. Invading without a flash, he wanted the vision, shouldn't have incurred the risk.
This is the play that we saw earlier on Maxlor. He has vision of this, and Sven goes in. Remember, he has no flash. Yesterday, TSM, they respected the Shen from Team WE perfectly, but today they do not. Sven has no flash. Parabeeble is very quickly able to roam around.
So, the tower score has been equalized, and the gold has gone to that Infinity Edge, now completed for Doublelift. We're approaching the period in the game where TSM feels more comfortable in these 5-on-5 team fights. The crit multipliers have come through. You know, the slow for the Gnar has come through as well, but Sven is getting locked up here on the other side of this wall.
Respectful flash there, but Custer over the top. Bjergsen comes up on MMD. Looking for a fast flag, a huge shade of corruption. Almost gets the team at Bjergsen. He's going to get knocked down the wall. Growth is going to save him as Sven doesn't have time to cast it. Bjergsen still living for a little while longer. Scatters the back end and kills Sora. Bjergsen still alive as Hortzer about to go mega.
Huge team fight going on between the two teams right now. Doublelift is able to force Flash Wolves back. It ends up being a 1-for-1 trade, and both teams walk away fairly even.
WE consistently trying to make their game some of the fastest in the group in Biofrost. They are 3 for 3 on hits and 0 for 3 on kills, but it is so close every time for his death. Haunts are now trying to get them to refocus, not go forward the turret. They're using themselves to stop the defense or stop the offense, and it's just not working.
我过来，我开 ，Go， 皇子，秒了 ，nice， 绿狙，对。小心老左开大，大鹏去，走。
Unbelievable execution from Team WE. They are looking so good to get what I believe is the fastest inhibitor tower of the World Group stage.
It's going to be 6 turrets. The Rift Herald is down. They might be going for even more. Placing it here, if they can land enough poke, maybe they go for more. You don't imagine they overstay.
Gosh, not with the way they've been playing. I believe it's one of the second teams even to get Rift Herald inside the base at the World's Group stage so far. 3-0 as they make their way out. 6 turrets, 18 minutes into the game.
Unbelievable performance from Team WE. When we talk about early game snowballing, this is not what you expect. But this is what Frost wanted to see at the start of the day. This is the WE that she expected. Calm, calculated, decisive, and this is the dive on.
How are you not expecting this? Yeah, they only have 3 people there. Cho'Gath is killing Krugs in the top lane rather than being there. They need more wave pressure. TSM is not stalling in the proper way.
Maxlor again continuing to stay aggressive. Looks like Jungle XP has stabilized a little bit, but Sven gonna dive back in. Doublelift trying to ambush play here. Stun does land. Maxwell buffers out. Ignar still here, and TSM again just have to respect the power of Blitzcrank.
I mean, the biggest problem is really experience. When you look at Doublelift, he's a level 4 Twitch up against a level 6 Hans Sama now. How do you actually go into that lane and expect to not die? It becomes so difficult, and that is why
I can move. I'm moving. Cassio is stuck mid lane.
Guys, I'm moving now.
But she can follow. She can follow. Cassio can follow.
Okay,
yeah,
look
we
at this
win.
guy.
Twitch is useless.
Don't position on him.
Both top active.
We win. Nice.
Nice, we win. I'm 6.
No flash.
The flash!
I'm there, we win.
The flash! Close.
And he'll be okay.
Yeah, they're going to siege up inhibitor number 3 before getting Baron because they don't think TSM can wave clear.
Do they need Baron?
I actually think I like this call right here because they can just brute force it.
They have Biofrost on the backside, not their full focus. Svenskeren says, I have to go in to stave off the damage, and goes down immediately along with Doublelift. They are just tearing TSM apart and off the map from their own base. Bjergsen on the side trying to fire over the wall, but they cannot find a position that isn't melee against Team WE.
TSM are able to get 1 kill back, but they've still lost 2. There is a mid super minion wave pushing in, a bot super minion wave pushing in as well. TSM, their backs are already against the wall.
So quick with Caitlyn and the 3 shots from Xiye to take this turret down on that Jace. 7-1 here as the last inhibitor turret falls. Bjergsen very low. Biofrost tries to flash. Glitter lands backwards, and it is all almost said and done here for Team WE as they put the final touches on the 3rd inhibitor of TSM's base.
That Bjergsen kill means Team WE could greed and stick around, but they might take the 3 inhibitor cycle, move it into Baron, and then make one unstoppable push.
Flash Wolves, don't pull the trigger just yet.
We have to re-emphasize how big of a hold that was for Flash Wolves. Both inhibitors have respawned.
They're rushing in.
Biofrost is blocking it. This could be a 50-50. Gragas goes in. Casa secures the Baron with his moment. The team fight still there. Sven, he gets chunked down. And they're still chasing. A lot of damage done, but the Baron does go to Flash Wolves.
Flash Wolves, it's huge. They're able to get the extra kill there. They landed the Baron secure as well.
What an amazing game between Flash Wolves and TSM. Flash Wolves got their eyes on this inhibitor.
Keep your eyes on these big ultimates. The disengage from Sven could negate a lot of the time from the Taric ultimate. Here it comes.
Taric ultimate in, but Benny actually knocked up just enough, but the ultimate was good from Gragas. Doublelift trying to cut it out of the way, but Haunter with the Blade of the Ruin King that he just got. He's trying to fight it out. Sven, though, dies again to Maple, and TSM forced to play 4v5.
That's one of the big tanks gone now for TSM. Flash Wolves are feeling confident.
Flash Wolves are running away with it.
That's 2 tier 2s, and Svenseren's going to die too.
Caught by the stun from the ultimate, and they're going to get knocked around the wild growth. Not enough to save him. Buster Shot moves them back, but that's not it.
Maple just clears the wave. They have to dive in with no minions.
Oh, interrupts that one. Flash out there from Maple. TP in there from Flash. There's a Carter over the side. Bjergsen forced to get away despite the stun landing on the Maple.
Coming in.
No, he's the one that has to flash away. Good rupture there onto MMD, but Bjergsen needs to keep running away. Sven not so lucky as Carter and Sword Art going to clean that one up. A flare out from Sven. Going to try and get himself out of there, but Carter should have this. Svenskeren still in the escape, but double if dies on the other side of the map. And Power of Evil is ready to end this game by the looks of things. He went death cap for even finishing his Leandre's maximum impact at this stage of the game. And that inhibitor turret just melts. Sven going to dive back in, try and look for something, but Tarakol's going to turn that off. And there's Alfari looking for the stack, but Handsummer grabs the kill.
I mean, this is looking so grim for TSM here. You have a split pusher who cannot win the 1v1. You're up against the Baron buff. Hanser could not be in a side lane, and TSM very clearly cannot stand up in the 5v5 right now. The gold lead is getting enormous. The mid lane inhibitor has been cracked, and Misfits, it feels, are very close to winning this game.
Svenskeren just throws his body willingly at the enemy team and will be made pay for it. And suddenly he's going to be the reason 2 inhibitors go down so quickly as well, just by dying.
Completely dominant performance. They will get their 1 win, and TSM's fate is now reliant on a WE win.
Casa flashing back in. Flash was just here to finish the task. Svenskeren gonna get locked down under the turret. MMD now dominating as he takes that one down. Again, Haunter stunned up for days. The Nexus turret just getting torn to shreds. And Flash Rules, they may only win once, but it hurts so bad.